it's Dr. Banks. How are you? Hi.
I've always wanted to call you Dr. Banks.
I know, I've always wanted to be called
You
Dr.
gave the
Banks.
commencement speech yesterday at the University of Pennsylvania.
Yes, my alma mater, I did.
You know what? How cool for those kids.
It was cool for me, honestly. It was such an honor.
Were you terrified?
I wasn't. I was pretty relaxed about it.
There you are, right
I
there.
took time. There I am, right
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Took time to write my speech over, a while, and I had practiced it a little bit. You know, I try to be professional about it. I didn't want to disappoint the students, and I wanted to make sure I said something that felt authentically me, but actually, I don't know, meant to be. It's wild. It was my husband's 30th alumni reunion, and so we've been out of there a long time, my husband and I, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Did you
It's
give
like,
any?
I actually am an old lady that has some things to say.
Yeah, what did you say? Did you tell them that life's
what
going to
did
be
you tell
tough?
them? Yeah.
To get up and pick themselves up by the
I did tell
bootstraps?
them a little bit about that. I talked a lot about using failure as an opportunity to sort of pivot in life and reassess, and that your life is not about your first job or your second job. And I feel like these young people are all so focused on like the next thing. It's hard to take a longer view of what life is going to look like. You know?
Especially because their parents are sitting there.
Yeah.
They've just paid for Penn
Yeah.
education, and now they're like, all right.
Yeah.
Let's get
What are you
cracking.
gonna do?
Yeah, and just how as you become an adult, your life is paved with sort of those moments when your values might conflict, and it's making decisions in those moments that actually tell you who you really are. And I used some examples from my life of when I didn't have to, I could choose love or money, or personal investment over career, like travel. Like, what do you care about? And when those things conflict and you have to make a decision, that's what kind of tells you who you are.
Do you have a special memory from your graduation at Penn?
Well, my graduation, first of all, was about 100 degrees. I wore a bikini under my robes at my graduation. The craziest part was that I'd gone to dinner with my parents the night before, and my cap and gown were in their car. And so we do a whole procession, into the stadium.
Right.
I didn't have my cap and gown. I was running like in my bikini to meet my parents, who I couldn't park the car, and it was like grabbed my stuff out of the back, and then I ended up walking in, not with the people I meant to walk in with. I walked in with different people who I'm still really, really close with, that I ended up sitting with at graduation in that heat. So it was one of those like, we're not even gonna make it, So my parents were there yesterday when I gave the speech. They were there an hour early. They were right on time in the seats. I had the car.
Did you have the
all my
bikini
own
on
stuff.
underneath your robe this time, Doctor?
I thought about it, Kelly. I did. I wanted the end to be like, I still got it. But no.